Alright, first and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders that do rule by that great millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim out there pushing his gospel in sincerity and truth. Say shalom to the humble and sincere Christian out there as well. The brother Kalam,
the brother Quara.
James Shonat Cam just come to push the words of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai.
And this lesson, we'll entitle this lesson, Esau, the curse gonna be devoured. Right? Because, hey, Lord, have indignation with these people. He's gonna destroy, the wicked. He's gonna blow the candle at the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. Right? We get the precept, we get Genesis 4:11. Show the wickedness, Esau do. See him as, what Cain do.
Book of Genesis chapter 4 verse 11. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Yeah, so now thou cursed from the earth, and that curse, the Lord put on, Cain was leprosy. And Esau is what? Esau is leprosy. Because he first came out red and hairy, like a hairy garment. Because with these people that have no melanin in their skin, they actually leprosy. Blonde hair, that is actually leprosy. So they are cursed.
Them is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Them is walking curses, and them is unclean, you understand? By nature, in the skin, in the hair, in the eyes, you understand? Because they without pigment. Well, you go watch Blue Eyes and think, hey, that real nice boy thing. But them lacking melanin in the eye, They lacking it in the skin. They lacking it in the hair and thing. Because watch what Jake does do. He run long blonde hair, you understand? You are your normal hair, but you are dye your hair blonde weave. You understand? You're putting in contacts, blue eyes, green eyes, grey eyes, bleaching your skin to look unclean. You understand?
Yeah, so when Cain, he kill his brother, he blood cried unto Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, and when about this, the same thing what Esau do, towards his brother, Amos 1 verse 11.
Amos chapter 1 verse 11, it say, Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
Yeah, so he kept his wrath forever. So the same thing, what Cain do, because he jealousy, he deal with his brother. The same thing, what Esau do, with the blessing. Right, he pursued to slew his brother. He cast off all pity. Right? And he kept his anger forever. Perpetually. Right? He kept his wrath because check it out today. Watch how Esau does deal. Right? Esau against you Israelites already. Watch how he just deal with them in Babylon. Watch how he deal with them, in general, around the 4 corners of the earth. Right? He just deal with them. So he pursue his brother. Right? Yeah, Proverbs 3 verse 33.
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 33. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
Yeah, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. Who is that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, that the curse. Right? It's in the house of the wicked. Didn't the Lord use the so-called white man to deal with we? That is part of the Most High sword. Yeah, I think it's Psalms. I think it's Psalm 17. Right time.
Alright, can I bring out this precept in Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 1. It says, woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice, she received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord, she drew not near to her power. You understand? So, woe means destruction. And what does make things filthy and polluted? Sin, uncleanness, iniquity, right? Idolatry, fornication, all these things does make things unclean. Crossbreeding, right? Eating unclean meat does make things unclean. To the oppressing city, says she obeyed not the voice, she received not correction, because the voice of the Lord is out there, telling them the correct thing, telling them their destruction, telling them, the prophecies and all these things. But they didn't want to receive that correction. It says she trusted not in the Lord, she drew not near to her power. So Esau understand that he had but a short time. Esau understand that the Most High exists, and that the UFOs is the chariots of the Lord and all these things. But Esau rather not trust in that, and trust in the fact that he will get destroyed. Instead now, Esau trust in his own heart and say, hey, we the Edomites, you understand? We can overcome with faith, we overcome with destiny. We stronger than the Lord, we stronger than the people, you understand? We are bound by no faith, you understand? We could break through that and thing. Verse 3 say, her princes within her roaring lions, her judges are evening wolves, they know not the bones till the morrow. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary, they have done violence to the law. They destroy the law, statutes, and commandments. They say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They covered the faces of the judges thereof. So he did. What is that in the church is not Yahweh, nor is that the Son, nor is that the Father Yahweh.
Nor the laws whether they teach that Christmas and Easter and all these things.
That is not of the ordinances, that is not of the Bible. They have done violence to the law, they destroyed the law and implemented their own laws. It say, verse 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity every morning, that he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. So it say, every morning he bring his judgment to light, every day what? The men of the Lord prophesying. Every day they cast no judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to this wicked place, you understand? So they come into light, they come into fruition. That is why this kingdom is fallen. Because every day you're drawing closer to the end, and drawing closer to the revealing and the making bare of Esau Edom. Verse 6, I'll jump to verse 8. It said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, so even all my fierce anger.
Yes, so imagine if the Lord saying his determination. It's the focus on to deal with this man, boy. No, maybe or doubt, The Lord high eyes to deal with Esau, boy. And it coming, boy. Right?
It's even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Even the Most High fierce anger. Taste of the Lord's anger, boy. For he sent the same Edomites against me. And it was fierce. A man of fierce countenance, who showed no regard to the old or the young. Right? To show how fierce your Basham Yoshai is. The Lord deal with real friends. We could get a quick precept. Ezekiel 21, verse 11.
Look at Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 11.
Start at 10.
Verse 10. It is sharpened.
Start at verse 9.
Verse 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? it contempt the rod of my son as every tree, and he had given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hand of the slayer.
Yeah, you give it in the hands of the slayer. Go ahead, read long.
Say, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people.
Yeah, it shall be upon his people.
It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh.
Yes, so you see that sword, that's what Esau Edom. And that is the Most High sword. You get Psalm 17 verse 13.
Psalms chapter 17 verse 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. The days when the Lord sin against we, to deal with we. Right? Yeah, Isaiah 10 verse 5.
Book of Isaiah chapter 10 verse 5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation.
Yeah, the staff in their hand. That is Esau is the Lord on. He used this so-called white man to deal with we, because we trespass against him. Right? He used them.
And to prove that point too, even in Egypt with Pharaoh, the Lord could allow Israel to go free one time.
Yeah.
But what he was doing, he was controlling Pharaoh. So it's not no big deal or to say they new news that the Lord could control both sides. The Lord, the same way he controlling the righteous to do and live righteously, controlling Esau Edom to be wicked. Okay, we call him the slayer, you understand? To get the sword into the hands of the slayer,
Yeah.
So that's what Esau Edom was made to do. That their programming. You understand? To be the wicked, to be the Lord's indignation, to be his anger.
Yeah, so come like Esau was set up to commit suicide. Because you're gonna touch the Lord anointed, boy. That is suicide. How you go interfere with the Lord elect and persecute the Lord elect? That is suicide you come in. That's like the scripture say, that the come like you hang a millstone around your neck till you're drunk. Right? By touching the Most High anointed and doing it. The scripture say, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm.
Same way when they had the matter in heaven and the angel would come up and say he would send the lies unto the prophets and them to beguile the king to go to war to get put to death.
I think it was Ahab.
King, yeah. Esau, you understand? The Most High put that spirit upon Esau to say, yeah, boy, the Israelites and them in this low state here. Then we go and grab them and turn them into slaves, you understand? And that what went on. But Esau realized what was really happening, you understand? He thinking he getting set up, they put the Israelites under slavery. He go be the head and he go rule forever. Not knowing that it was destruction coming in the end, you understand?
Yeah.
And the Lord just use him for a period of time and go and throw him away now.
That is a man to fear. Yahweh Hashem is a man to fear. The Lord could put you up to do something and then take you out. You is nothing. You is dust.
As seen in the truth. You understand? Men who get coming for a certain time, as the brother say, real swordsmen, you understand? Real breaking down the scriptures, real doing the thing. And where they is today, back in the world, waxing worse than they was before. Even brothers can attest them. Sometimes the men who wake you up, not in the truth, but you in the truth. So the Lord use them to reach you, and then forget them, you understand?
Yeah.
And you in fear of Hashem Yahushai?
To fear of Hashem Yahushai, boy. Yeah, Isaiah 24 verse 6.
Isaiah chapter 24 verse 6. Therefore had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah. Curse devoured the earth. Esau destroy this place. Right? That's why he is not fit to rule. The them is children, them is fools. You know how you. And the scripture say, when the wicked is in authority, the people mourn. When the righteous is in authority, people rejoice. People mourning, even Esau own people himself. You know, scripture say, the children gonna complain of our ungodly father. You know, even Esau people, his own people, you know, he protesting, you know, they're against the wickedness, they're against the poisons, vaccines, and these things, they're against it. Right?
They're like so like, they're like, you's a father and you have 3 sons. And you know your oldest is about 19 or something, the youngest 13, 14, and one is about 4 years old. And you leave the 4-year-old in charge of the house, you understand? And go on your way. When you come back, what you think you're gonna see? You understand? You're gonna see order and thing, you're gonna see mess, plate, cup, break, you understand? Real disorder in the house. That Esau.
Yeah, child.
You understand?
You know? So, you know, Esau, you know, the curse devoured the earth. You know, and the inhabitants, you know, of the earth are burnt and few men left. Esau gonna cause a lot of y'all to die. A lot of y'all gonna fall. You know? And Esau what that? Esau like that. You know, he like to deceive, he like to use crafty counsel, you know, and trick all you. You know, with philosophy, sorcery, enchantments, you know, churches we set up, you know, to join, to catch men, you know. He gonna cause a lot of y'all to get put to death.
And to show how deep is go. Jake might say, boy, all you're talking about the so-called white man. He say, I have white friends. You understand? If I fight in war with my white comrades and thing, these men not like that. But you don't understand is the spirit. Because the Edomites are smiling in your face, right? That in itself is wickedness to an extent, because their parents maybe teach them to love you understand? To love black people, however the case is, to love Mexicans and thing, and everybody equal and everybody's one. But that is known as a lie, you understand? So them watching you like use their comrade. You know Esau comrade is your enemy. So on one side, yeah, Esau, he them really coming and killing all you and moving violent with all you, and on the next side, yeah, Esau deceiving all you. Have all you thinking with friends.
Yeah, it's all well and good.
And that Esau spirit, you know. So as not because it might have some Edomites all day that have no problem liming with a Jake. You understand? But when it come down to it, that is your enemy. And when it really come down to it, that life or death choice, they will pick themselves over you 10 times out of 10. You understand?
Can I have a quick precept here? There's Sirach 14 verse 7.
Because Sirach chapter 14 verse 7, and if he do it good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness.
Yeah, so we were saying, you know, that is not Esau, you know, to love all, yeah. No, he wasn't set up for that. So all you seeing him, you know, he doing good here, but the white man is so bad again, you know. You know, that was the ancestors and them, and you know, that generation died out there, a new generation, no, the same generation. Right? And soon all you're gonna see, when the Lord put his spirit on these Edomites and them, all you will see the true nature of the beast. All you're gonna see the true nature of the devil. How the devil does get down. All you're gonna see him. All you're gonna see him for the man who he is, who he was created to be. All you're gonna see that. So all, especially the nigga woman who love Esau, Esau gonna have his foot in all your ass.
When he blessing come out in its true form, you understand? The sword, you understand?
Yeah.
All you will see it.
Yeah. All you gonna see when Esau his foot down in all your neck. Yeah. Days will come in.
Scripture say to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, there is no light in them. What Esau, the same one that's smiling with you, what he gonna teach you that pertains to your Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Esau gonna teach you what? To smoke, you know, they might be smoking together, committing adultery together. He go tell you boy LGBT thing, you know, he say these people just like we, boy. If you you know, the same way you accept man and woman, you accept woman and woman, man and man. Mutilating yourself, you say boy that is okay, boy. That is all in it, you understand? That what they telling you. That is, you telling me that is not our enemy? As our enemy are the Most High.
Yeah. Hey, David know, if that belongs to the Lord, David don't know, that is a perfect enemy. And he can't free himself from. Who could deliver himself from the hands of Yahweh Shem Yoshai? None could deliver the own self from the hands of Yahweh Shem Yoshai. We need him. You know, and that's why David, you know, he said in back in the Psalm 17:13, you know, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is the Most High sword. That is your sword. Right? So David saying, right, you know, deliver my Yahweh Shem Yoshai, you know, from the wicked, you know, because, you know, if you set up, you know, the wicked, you know, to execute your judgment. Right? So we only can escape by your hands. We can't escape on our own hands. Right? If you can get Psalm 84, verse 4.
Book of Psalms chapter 84, verse 4. Blessed are they that dwell in thy house.
82 slack, yeah.
Psalms 82 on verse 4, it says, deliver the poor and needy, rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Yeah, rid them out from the hands of the wicked. You know, deliver we from the hands of Esau, because we can't deliver we ourselves from Esau. He's too strong. You know? Speak of your precept.
Yeah, because you Jakes out there, if all with this black culture, all the black conscious and Black Lives Matter and all this black movement, rally all yourself together and go and try to fight against Babylon military system. I could guarantee the battle wouldn't last more than 1 hour, you understand? Because nukes, one nuke will take all you out, you understand? We can't fight against Esau. His blessing is his sword, you understand?
Can.
That is Esau thing. Esau they be dealing in the wilderness. They always in Esau does live life to the edge, you know. You understand? Thing Esau do what Jake wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Esau go jump off a building and, you know, them kind of vibes and things.
Remember the Lord created Esau, you know?
Yeah.
And the Lord make you into a perfect enemy. Because who could bring a clean thing out of an unclean? That is why David say, we now reading here, right? To disappoint him, cast him down, deliver his soul, you know, from the wicked. Right? We can't go at Esau.
That he blessing, you understand? That were Isaac gave him through the Lord. That was his blessing to rule, not to rule for a time, but the sword. You understand? Because I think it's he will break the yokes from his brother and things. So that was already ordained that Esau would be ruling over us for a time. For Esau's the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Esau come out first. So his kingdom would be established first. You understand? And then Jacob's kingdom. So you can't, if that the bounds the Lord set. You being an Israelite, you can't go against the bounds. You understand? You can't bring Jacob's kingdom before it's time to say you yourself gonna take down Esau.
Yeah, man, you setting up yourself to commit suicide. Going at Esau with your guns to go and shoot you, they fight you in war. You're a dead man. You're a dead man. The Psalms 35, verse 10.
It's not just about the nukes and the guns itself, you understand?
Yeah.
Rifle and the Esau thing, you understand? The Psalm 35 verse 10, it say, all my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee, which delivereth the poor from him that is too strong for him, yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him.
Yeah, and who is that spoil we, the so-called white man? You know, so we can't deliver we hands from Esau. He's too strong for thee. You know, he military might, you know. But he know, you know, they that put the trust, you know, the scripture say, be not afraid of Babylon, for they are more with us than with them. You know, we are 1,000 chariots that you can't even count. Right? Because scripture say, you know, it ain't get no figure, no actual number to say when it end, you know, if it end 5 million or what, no. It's 10,000, even thousands of thousands. Right? Chariots. So that's who we had to wait for. We had to wait for Yahweh Shem Yoshai. We had to wait for him. We can't go to Esau.
And then the scripture say too, I think it's Philippians 4:13, I could do all things through him, Mashiach, which strengthened me. So it's saying here, which delivers the poor from him that is too strong for him. And with men, this is impossible. But with Yahweh, all things are possible. So even though Esau too strong for we, he are too strong for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And if we trust in the Lord, what the scriptures say, we will be given those glorious bodies, we shall be like him. You understand? So it comes down to the same thing, by you trusting Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the thing that seems impossible will be made possible.
Because we can't go to Esau with we carnal weapons. We need that glorious body. We need that spiritual weapon. That weapons we need to go to take down the so-called white man, because scripture say, Israel is his battle axe.
Yeah.
And his weapons of war. And with them, he's going to destroy the nation. He's going to destroy the horse and his rider. You know? So when we get these bodies, when we get these weapons, we can't go, oh, you go and fight Esau with Esau's own weapons. Esau know everything about his weapons. He know how to shoot his weapons. He know everything. You go there, the gun stick, you know what he has to do. You know, the gun stick on you, you know what to do. Esau don't know what to do. Quick, clack, 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 boom. You done in the spiritual realm already. In 2 tools, you back in the spiritual realm. Going up against Esau, you know, with the Esau guns.
And them make their thing too. You understand? Them craft these weapons. Them train, like how their fathers, right? Esau fathers and thing would teach them how to use rifle. Would teach. We fathers wouldn't teach we that, you understand? Because they're not really be customs to say. These niggas and them might get a gun. And watch how Jake they'll be shooting gun and thing, and they have no kind of form. I said a scatter shot and thing. Because Jake can know about them thing, you understand? Jake can use rifle and thing like Esau.
Yeah.
No, they don't have the same accuracy and the same precision.
I see Esau training his daughter about 9 to 10 years, and she's done skillful in marksmanship.
Like their blessing. You understand? Like what them does learn from plenty of them living in the country and thing. They learn that from small. How to take out a rifle, assemble it, disassemble it, how to use it, different rifles, and them know about them thing. You understand? Remember the scripture say the Lord is a man of war too, eh? You understand? So and when he create the slayer, you understand? Remember that the Lord is a man of war.
So he create a perfect perfect slayer. Yeah, a perfect slayer. You know. But again, Revelation 17 is this one.
Okay, Revelation chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Yeah. Make all nations drink the wine of fornication. The Lord coming to take the crowns, you know, from all these kingdoms. All. Every single one. Alright, yes, Psalms 137 verse 8.
Book of Psalms chapter 137 and verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Who art to be? Come in. You know, to say, you know, it ain't sure. His judgment sure. His judgment already booked.
Okay.
You know? Who are to be destroyed. Well, America, you know, it ain't gone up in smoke yet. So it coming. So this prophecy ain't happening yet. So it coming. Thus say Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You know, we see in prophecies that, you know, was spoken about. We see it come to pass. You know? But this one here ain't come to pass yet. Right? So we know it about to be happening. Because we say, who daughter, read it?
To prove your point, I remember start at verse 7. Say, Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Yeah, remember them. You know, remember, you know, what Amalek did when we came out of Egypt. You know, he was the first of the nation to rise up against we. You know, from generation to generation. So it's not to say the Lord forget them. The Lord will remember them. You know, we did a video back then that the Lord memory ain't full. They say, you know, you have a 1 terabyte hard drive, you know, and He can't retain no more memory. It's full. No. The Lord ain't no terabyte. The Lord drive,
Unlimited.
unlimited. Right? So everything being recorded. So the Lord ain't forget. He not gonna forget. He have that. He just had to pull back up this file here. Remember this day? Remember that thing? This and pulling back your thing.
Can.
Right? So he gonna remember. Remember he done what they do. And all what they doing until this very same day.
Can.
Right? But niggas all day wanna be like, but you didn't study that was the past, but let bygones be bygones, but you're racist or what you speaking about that for? Thank you Abasham and you don't think like niggas.
Can.
His ways are not our ways, his thoughts are not our thoughts. Right? Good.
Say, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So the same way Esau didn't spare young or old, male or female, it didn't matter to Esau. No age, nothing didn't matter. We were all slaves, and he dealt with us the same. You understand? Kill our children, kill our elderly, kill our mothers, our fathers, our sons, our daughters, our brothers, our sisters, you understand? Our wives, our husbands. That was Esau doing. That what he did in slavery. You understand? It say, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And that why true vengeance is in the Lord. Now you get your Esau get any payback, and you have part to play any payback, but you had to wait on your Bashim Yoshai. That why I say vengeance is in he. So after he gave them glorious bodies, you understand, and we in the kingdom of heaven, you will watch Esau little ones and remember what he do in when he was feeding them to alligators as bait. And then you go tell yourself, well, judgment, you get back that here now. You understand? And you call all of them and you line them up. And you take all the children from them and dash them against the stones.
Yeah, because scripture say if you try and we multiply, it is for the sword. Yeah, all them thing where you had breeding farms, you breeding jigs. Hey, we gonna have breeding farms too. And your children will be working at a very young age. That's how you deal with children. Days were gonna come. Right? You have Jeremiah 30 verse 16.
Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yeah, will I give for a prey.
Okay.
We'll continue.
For I will restore health unto thee, and will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord. Because they call thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
Yeah, and they feel that, the Lord not dealing with the elect no more, Yeah, but, the Lord didn't care about all that again. All the things where they say, niggas this, that, is nothing but to only eat fried chicken and make babies and these kind of thing, The Lord not in Zion again, in dealing with all that, No. The Lord gonna restore health unto them. As scripture saying in Isaiah 14, He gonna show mercy upon Jacob. Right? They who the Lord gonna have mercy on Jacob. Continue.
It said, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof.
Yeah, so Jacob are next. His kingdom ain't gonna fall. Yahweh Shai kingdom not gonna fall. It's gonna be forever. And Jay gonna rule in righteousness.
See, and out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. You understand? So his glory, honor, immortality coming to the children of Israel, beginning with the elect.
Come. All them big mighty men, and them all them great you know, the great superstars and them and feel, you know, the great warriors, they're going and cry. They're going and cry like little men. Scriptures talk about that in I guess Zephaniah. Yeah, Zephaniah 1. It's not at 14.
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14.
I'll read it out.
The great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasted greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
The mighty man shall cry bitterly. Go ahead.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Yeah, like ICBM, the mushroom clouds.
A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
The whole land shall be devoured by his jealousy. You know, days were gonna come. So what the scripture say? It is near. The day of the Lord is near. And we seen it. Who have eyes to see, let them see. Who have ears to hear, let them hear. Right? We seen it. Right? And we waiting patiently for our Lord Yahweh Hashem Yoshai to deliver we from these dark times. As I just say, woe is me, who gonna deliver me in those days? Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. That is our deliverer. That is our savior. That is our strong tower. That is our defense from this heat. Yahweh Hashem Yoshai.
Say, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
Good. Read it out.
Is it?
Yeah. You know. And with that, you know, we hope it was edifying. We like to give all power and glory unto the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, Hashem Kodash. I like to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Rulewell, who teach us this truth through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. Peace and salutation to Yakim Tamaude, who pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. This is the brother Quara.
Brother Kalam.
You know, we say Shalom.
Shalom.